You're watching The Ugly Inside? Subscribe below.
Following 3 disappointing performances, 3 losses on the bounce, the form is almost unprecedented. But you know, it's causing a discussion on social media at the moment. Lots of people calling for Puel's head. Lots of people saying it's too early to say. Clive, what are your thoughts on the matter?
Well, yeah, I was surprised after the Stoke City game last month. The vitriol that was aimed at Puel. I understand the disappointment that in that game Stoke had a player sent off early doors, but a point away from home at Stoke wasn't a bad effort. Yes, it should have been free. Of course, it should have been free. But these things happen when a player gets sent off. I just looked at some of the comments, and I understand the anger. But it's been fine lines. If we had neutral referees against Tottenham and possibly West Brom, it could have been very different. You know, we could have been 2-0 up and them down to 10 men against Tottenham. Yeah. Possibly the West Brom, debatable. The fullback could have gone off. It would have been a very, very different game. You know, 4-6 points on the board. But I think the biggest worry for me was the second half against West Brom. The second half against West Brom, we just didn't show any kind of fight or any kind of calmness on the ball, any kind of plan going forward. And that is the biggest worry. Fans, my goodness, I saw them at the end of the West Brom game. I saw people actually fighting. I saw Saints fans fighting amongst each other in the King's Land. Wasn't nice to see. We've seen it before. I remember in Prague we saw very similar. But when it goes like this, we really need to be together. You know, we've been a long way as a club, a long way as fans. We've been through the mill before with Rupert Lowe and how low he took us, and you know pardon the pun, yeah. But it wasn't fun. It really wasn't fun at all, and we don't want to be anywhere near that situation again.
Yeah, I think it's the manner of the performances that we've seen this season. A lot of us not happy the way that we are, you know, controlling the football, controlling the game, you know, having not 50, but up to 60, 70% possession against Stoke City and not getting a single goal, especially on the road in Europe. You know, lots of us went out to Prague, Israel and in Milan, had a fantastic time, but didn't come back with a souvenir of an away goal. But for me, do you think that the expectations have been set far too high this season from Mark's success from the last 3 years?
No, not really. I think the problem is that the club haven't shown the necessary ambition in terms of spending money at the start of the season when we lost 25 goals up front from the previous team. And I think that's where it's been difficult. I mean, look, Koeman did a fantastic job. 6th for Saints, you know, and the stability that we had in the team was just superb. Yeah, there were faults in his game. He didn't give the youngsters a chance. Puel was on a hide into nothing when he came in. To better what Koeman did is almost impossible, without money especially. To better what he did. And for a while, let's face it, he hasn't done too bad. But it's all this tinkering with the team, this rotation of the squad. Keep saying it, the best thing we've got is that defence. Don't mess around with that defence. Yeah. Keep that back five. You know, and nothing much, if they're not injured, and nothing much is going past that.
I think that's the problem that we had against Everton last week. Nick touched upon it in the match review. 3 of the back 4 was changed, and the chemistry wasn't there. Yeah,
it's not going to be there. You know, like I keep saying, it was a really hard act to follow. I know Puel, look, he fitted the bill. His CV fitted the bill, but until you get out there into the real cut and thrust of the Premier League, you never know. You never know. And this is his big test. And I like to think that the fans would at least give him a chance. You know, it might be too late. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. The changing room could have gone, for all I know. But as a supporter, all I would say to the fans is don't fight each other. You know, there's enough people that hate us in football, the Daily Mail and the Daily Express for starters, and Mike Dean by the seam of it. But stick together. You know, we need our supporters now more than anything. We need people being a bit passionate, getting off their seats. You know, we've got 3,000 fans in that ground that sing every week. What's up with the other 20,000? Why don't they get off their asses and give it a bit? Don't just sit there and when the Saints go marching in and just clap and stamp your feet. Fucking sing. Get behind the team. Come on. Sorry, but I just feel really, really that this is the time to stick together.
Yeah. Well, Clive, you've been great, mate. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. It's a crucial time for us at this time of the season, and we need your support more than ever. But let us know if you are, well, the topic really is Puel in or Puel out. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share and subscribe for more.